Welcome back to another live stream. My previous one crashed, so I restarted my computer and now it's working. Not sure why, but Streamlabs keeps crashing, like every now and then. Alright, I'll just wait a few minutes for some people to join. Hello again. Hello again. Alright, it's working now, so hopefully this one doesn't crash. Thank you, Whimsy. So I started sketching this one out and I need to get the reference images back. Let's see, history. We've got this one. And we got this one. Nope, just that. Thank you. Alright. Like nothing happened. Yeah, every car should be uted. I agree. They're so useful. You can transport stuff and you can go fast. And you don't have to carry more than one passenger. Alright, so I added this sports bar here. And I'm gonna add like the same looking rear end so that you can still see that it's a Supra. UTI. Five-spoke wheels. I never learned what brand of wheels this car had. They kind of look like three-piece. And the back, slightly bigger lip on the dish. Oh, the spokes are a little curved as well, so there's a little bit of a what's the opposite of concave? Inverted concave? Maybe? I'm not sure. Like that. And a little bit of a ditch. The doors kind of like a little bit curved, and then a bit wider, and I'm gonna extend this out so there's a little bit of a width on the rear guards, and here there's gonna be bumper like this. It's kind of split, and then there's so much going on in this bumper. There's so many openings. Oh, and this bit as well. It's gonna be black, and this as well, and the one underneath. And then there's a radiator sitting in here. Something like that. Convex. They're definitely not BBS. Let's have a look. Fast and Furious Supra wheels. I think they're like 5 Tegan or something. BBW. Brand. Okay, those are tires. Racing Heart. Okay. I've only heard of that brand in Need for Speed Underground 2, but I don't think I've ever seen Racing Heart wheels in real life. I think they were big in the late 90s and early 2000s, but I don't even know if they still exist. Wow. Okay, Canadian dollars. That's like 3,000 euros. Still a lot, but I guess because of the size, they're 19-inch, so I guess that's fair enough. And they're 2-piece. Okay, they're not 3-piece. Which means that the barrel is 1 piece and the center is another piece, and they bolted together with those bolts. For those who don't know wheels. Okay. So yeah, come. Ditch. That's my cat's looking at me. Come. I'll bring her. Come, say hello to everyone. She's ready to bite me. Yep, she's biting me. Alright, you can go. And this bonnet has holes in it, so there's a little bit of a curvature to it, and then there's like a line, and then I can start sort of seeing how everything would sit like this, kind of. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, this pillar is wider. I'm gonna fix that, and then there is a side mirror here. And also, this is I think they call it target top, the piece that comes off. So it becomes a convertible if you take these pieces out. Okay, so that's about that, and then I can put a charger on top of it. I know that there are similar utes already on the market, but they've never made a charger ute. I think the closest one size-wise was the Mirage. Was it a Cadillac or... Yes, the Mirage. Amazing. I've seen one in person on the road and it was huge. It was like 6 meters long. Damn, that's gangster. I love how the wheel is tucked in the back. So the Charger is a pretty big car as well. Gonna have the similar lines on it, but the tray I can lift up a little bit and make it flat, and then I can have this roof pretty wide. Not sure if I'll have enough space here. Definitely not. Gonna have it just showing a little bit. I'm not sure if there's an angle to this or if it's pretty much flat. something like that. And then it goes down. And then here it's gonna be this, and I'm gonna make it pretty low, comparing to the one in Fast and Furious that for some reason they made it really high off the ground. And while I'm at it, I can put some sort of a front spoiler or a splitter. Kind of like that. This line will go up and then towards the door. And then there's another line comes from the front of the car, goes up into the wheel arch and then down towards the window, and somewhere in the middle it stops and the window comes up to follow this, to offset this line. Maybe I don't even need this line. I think it's more authentic this way, because you can see the body of the Charger in a ute form. And then I could probably do the same thing as this sports bar. That's it. And make it look like just to give it the shape. And maybe I can even have it the width of this C-pillar, and kind of, so you can kind of see. It still looks like the original car. And then I can have it visible on the other side as well. Like that. And this can be like faint so you can see the depth of the vehicle. Okay, this one's also a 5-spoke, but since it's gonna be low to the ground, the wheels are gonna be sitting inside the body. This and this one as well. So what you're gonna see is just the bottom part of the wheel, like that, because it's like a low rider sitting on the ground. I really like this already. And then the Charger has like a line going front to back above the wheels, so I can sort of put that in as well, kind of like that. And then the wheels, big chromies, popular on muscle cars. Just like that. And here, I'm not sure if in the movie you had a stripe in the back, but they're pretty well known um, to have that stripe in the back. Okay, this has to calm down. Like that. And then I can have something like this, and also this door line will be coming out like this. It goes pretty much all the way down to the bottom bottom sill. So like that. What else am I missing? Probably this line to be going to the front of the door. Kind of like that. But it's almost unnecessary. Oh yeah. The one thing I'm missing is the big engine popping out of the bonnet. A very subtle thing to miss. This is the cap. And then it's gonna be like a pulley showing here. With a big belt. What else is there? It's mounted on something like this, and then you can see the maybe it's the block already. Maybe it's a supercharger. I'm not quite sure. Okay. Officially been uted. And this one has headlights visible as well. See if my pen works. So I can put in some harder lines. Oh, one thing I missed is the Charger has these indents in the door. I can refer back to my old image I've done. So look. Yep, the indents, the door handles, the chrome bumper. Okay, so this one has some sort of a lower section of the bumper as well, and the red in the back. There's also this window line like this. Okay, it looks better now. I think the wheels might be a little bit too big, but who cares? And also, I need to add this line. This splits the front end. And the other headlights would be hidden somewhere here. I think I still need some sort of a line here for the windows. Like that. It's pretty flat roof. And then the front windscreen. The doors. And then front, the door. And I'm gonna have the sailplane or the sports bar. Sports bar is like a metal structure that gives the rigidity to the utes, because with the wagons there's a roof coming on the whole back of the car, but when you remove that, you have you don't have any more structure in the back. So people like to put these sports bars in the back, which kind of look like this usually, to add like a wholeness to the back of the car. Because if you don't, then the chassis may flex when you go over the uneven ground, and the car can literally flex. But when you add this structure to the back, then it improves the handling as well. But the sailplane is a sports bar with like a back section to make it more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. I learned all this when I was an automotive designer in Australia. We've had most of the work. We had a lot of ute clients, so most of the pickups and utes that were made and sold in Australia, they were our clients, and we made like OEM stuff for them, which was sold as their own products, as options on new cars and mainly new cars, and then aftermarket parts for older cars, but also new cars. If you wanted to, let's say, buy a cheaper product, it would still be made in the same company, but with less manufacturing costs, I guess. But it was like a marketing thing as well. I was an automotive designer for about a year and a half professionally, and then Holden closed down in Australia and I lost my job because like 30% of the funding was gone from our company. But then I just did my own thing. I drew cars and designed some stuff as well. And I can say that it's a lot more fun working for yourself because you don't have that stress and you have more freedom as well. I didn't like a lot of the things in the company. They were very old school, the way they ran things. I guess this Supra could have a bit of a ducktail spoiler here. kind of like that. Because the Supras have a big booty, and it's good to show that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the sticker. It's very complicated. I don't even know what that is. It's like a hand and some sort of a person, maybe Indian inspired, American Indian. He's going forward. There's some sort of a wing there. Be cool if this section was a bit like this window, like the BMW kink, like that. I guess that would make more sense. Yeah, let's go with that. Makes it a little bit more interesting. The door on the Supra is a bit shorter than it would be on the original one. It's usually a case in utes. You kind of have to imagine like a car becomes like a four-door, but without the rear roof section. So the front door shrinks in order to have more space in the back for the cargo. Okay, this wheel arch will go down like this, and then this bumper will have like a split here and then around. I'm not sure where the split line is here. Is it up further or is it in line? Because I don't see it. Look, if I can enlarge this a little bit. To me it looks molded to the car. There's no line. What's going on? So I guess I just won't put a line in. Makes it easier for me. Okay, so this will be opening for the fog light, and then this splits, and then the bottom section is a little vent. And this becomes, it's kind of circular. I guess this area is where you would mount a number plate. And then we've got the wheel. And hot racing wheels. And the bolts go underneath the spokes. There's about 7 bolts. Or 6. Not sure if I would be able to play some stand-up comedy while I draw, so I can laugh as well. I'm not sure if that's allowed on YouTube, or if they would take my audio down or the whole video. But definitely make it more interesting. Like, I could do reviews of stand-up comedy at the same time as draw cars. Because multitasking. Lately, I've been watching a lot of Kill Tony. It's funny stuff. It's like a podcast for comedians. They usually have like a couple of regulars do 1 minute set, and then everyone else does a 1 minute set. But how they apply is they put their name on a paper and they put it into a bucket, and then whoever gets pulled out of the bucket, that's how they get to perform on stage for 60 seconds. And then it's usually either terrible or amazing, but the comics then get interviewed by a panel, and you usually get some golden content out of it, because you never know what sort of people will come up and what sort of stories they're gonna tell. And usually if they're musicians, behind the stage there's a band, like a live band, and if you're a musician, then they give you like a challenge to play an instrument like drums or guitar, and then you have to compete with members of the band, and if you are better than them then you take their job, but if you're not, then you don't. It's pretty funny. Okay, the door handle would go somewhere here. Cars of the 90s had pretty boring door handles. Most of them were very similar, all the same. And often, same brand of car would have one door handle that would fit all. And sometimes other car brands would use the same door handle to save money. Same as headlights and other things. Wherever they could cut costs, they would do it. Okay, so this would go like this, and then it would maybe come down, like you could see, still see it on that side. A little bit of a tub as well. I'm pretty happy with this. It's much better than that one. All right. Just comes up like that. There's a little bit of a lip. Like that. What else? Thank you, sir. I'm not sure if I should do this graphic. It's very complicated. It would take another hour to do, so I'm gonna skip that. And for the spoiler, I don't think that would fit. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off. There's not really any place to mount it. Could mount it to the back of it, but it wouldn't look the same. Yeah, I'll leave it off. Alright. Gonna color them in now. My markers. Another orange car, same as the Porsches. Alright, gonna need this one. Maybe this as well. Difference between a ute and a UTI. A UTI is a sexually transmitted disease, or something like that, but only for women, I think. Then a ute is a utility vehicle. Okay, ready to render this. Gonna keep it pretty simple. Gonna go light first. This is gonna be light orange as well. Some over here. And a little bit of on the side mirror. And a little bit of side skirts. But yeah, you would definitely want to have a UTE rather than the UTI. Okay, now I'm gonna go darker. I don't think this is darker. How do I know? I'm just guessing. Why were you searching for G35s yesterday? I saw that one that I saw again the other day. I saw it today, and he was flogging it for absolutely no reason. And it looked like he had his dad in the car, and they were just driving fast through the town, like doing 100. I was like, oh my god, a classic V/G35 driver. It's embarrassing. And it sounds like the Wookiee, like, oh. And I'm gonna go a bit darker again in some areas. Ah, there's another vent here. I completely missed. And it's somewhere here, like this. Gonna put in all the black bits, and I'm gonna start with the front. I don't really want to put in the radiator or the mesh. I'll just keep it simple. And these things as well. And the surround the headlights. I can keep the tires simple as well. Just make it black. And the ground. Maybe a little more here. And in the tub, oh, I'm gonna have a dark orange. Yeah. I saw a 350Z for sale today or yesterday. They wanted like 18 grand for it. I was like, how about no? 18,000 euros. I can't remember if it was modified. Might have had like wheels and something like that. Nothing special. For some reason, Japanese sports cars are more expensive here than in Australia. This is a big chrome, so I'm just gonna have it reflect the sky. And gonna have this in chrome as well. And maybe the glass too. Kind of like that. Keep it simple. Less is more. And with the charger. Oop, wrong one. I need that one. Thank you. Let's see. I guess this one's gonna have a lot of black. Gonna have this black and maybe the bottom of the car as well. Ooh. Black's running out, but that's okay. Steve Harrington. Which new movie? Cold Storage. I haven't even heard of it. What is it about? Is it Stranger Things related? Similar type of genre, or is it a different type of movie? Some kind of thriller. Yeah, sounds about right. I'll look into it. Maybe I should have had a chrome bumper in the front. Let's go a bit lighter on this part. And then add the blue again. Same as this. And that's top parts. And sailplane. T3. I need T1. Is it here? Yep. So I'm gonna have that this and a bit of blue. And on top of here. And also the wheels. Chromies. And this chrome part as well. And I'm gonna try fixing. See how much I can bring it back. Gonna have a bit of a highlight here. This line kind of split. Yep, that looks like a muscle car. Alright, I think I filled up the page now. That should be it for today's stream. Maybe a little bit more highlight here. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Alright, bye.